Hello friends, I welcome you to Ask Me Anything. Today I am going to talk about on one of the most important part, that are we having some wrong food habits, because of that we are highly susceptible to this mucormycosis. Only COVID-19 patients are having the issues with this mucormycosis. Is mucormycosis is the new disease introduced by the COVID-19? So today I am going to talk on these aspects. Now, the first thing that I want to mention here is that in COVID-19, it has been revealed that misuse of the steroids are compromising your immune system, and because of that, what exactly happening? You are being highly susceptible to infectious diseases such as mucormycosis or fungal infection. So that part is true. But apart from that, the second most confusion in the mind of the people is that the COVID-19 has introduced the mucormycosis. So the answer is no. Mucormycosis is an old kind of disease which has been seen in the case of the people with the lowest immunity. Apart from that, many people with some comorbidities are having the issues with these types of fungal infection. Even the diabetic patients are showing more, that is we call it as an ability to get infected by this mucormycosis. So today I am going to talk about some dietary facts, whether we are consuming some wrong food, because of that we are inviting this fungal infection. The answer is yes. So what is the wrong habit that we are doing? The real answer is sugars. Since a long period of time on the earth, if you see, whatever the living organisms are there, sugar is their favorite diet. In similar way, for the fungus growth, sugar also plays an important role. It has been already been discovered that whenever any individual have higher concentration of sugar, that is called as a hyperglycemia or a diabetes, it generally reduces or makes your immune system slow or rather sluggish, and because of that your defense system becomes weak. Apart from that, these sugars are also contributing for the growth of this fungus. Mucormycosis or mucormycetes are the group of fungus which are been responsible for the disease which is called as mucormycosis. So these fungus, what they do, they thrive on this sugar and they grow like nothing. And because of that, what the things are happening, that these fungus, they are getting the energy from the sugar which is present in your food articles, that is via blood, and simultaneously they are carrying out the various activities. So whatever the other funguses are there which are working together, so they are carrying out the function like function that is called as fermentation, and due to this fermentation again more amount of sugars are released. That means already the sugar which has been present in your body, that has been contributing to the growth of the fungus. And apart from that, these fungus, they are preparing their own sugar by the process of fermentation, and that's why it has been found that the patient who is suffering with the mucormycosis, the sugar level, it has been not properly maintained. So how to rule out this problem? Yes, it can be done by following some basic dietary habits. So what are these basic dietary habits? So whatever the food you are consuming, try to avoid the use of sugars. I don't say that stop using sugars. I rather say that try to control the overuse of sugars, because these sugars are responsible by the two-way mechanism, that is enhancing the growth of the fungus and secondarily weakening your defense system. Because most of the time it is being found that the patient still having negative report in the case of the COVID-19, So these peoples are also been seen with the disease of mucormycosis. So that means what exactly we can conclude, that dietary habit also plays an important role in the case of the development of these types of fungal infection. So this is the message to each and everyone, that sugars are like a poison, and many of the research papers are also contributed, and it has been proven that these sugars not only are responsible for the diabetes, but most of the cases which has been seen in the case of cancer, so they have provoked or they have increased the probability index of the cancer. So what are these cancers? So that I will discuss in the next video. But today's conclusion is this, that control the use of sugar.